Hello, I'm Captain Yancey Lindsay, the Commanding Officer of Naval Base Coronado. Naval Base Coronado, otherwise referred to as NBC, is a consortium of 8 installations and ranges, which was established in 1997 when several separate installations were combined under a single commanding officer. We're glad you've chosen to visit and train here. We look forward to working with you to meet your military training and readiness needs. Naval Base Coronado's mission is to provide the highest quality logistical support and quality of life services to U.S. Navy operating forces. Our goal is to provide the right support at the right time, in the right amount, enabling our operating forces to produce the right level of combat readiness in support of the fleet, fighter, and family.
Hello, I'm Captain Gary Mays. As the Base XO, I am responsible for the day-to-day activities of the base. The land, sea, and air within Naval Base Coronado's authority, on which you'll be training, are vital to develop the skills needed to accomplish the mission assigned. At the same time, we strive to be good stewards of the environment and implement proper management and protection measures of natural resources, so that we may continue to train on these lands in the future. Everyone needs to know that certain plants and wildlife on NBC are protected by federal laws. These federal laws apply to all military operations and training. No operational training or recreational activity on base goes unnoticed. Failure to follow the operating procedures that we have negotiated with the regulator, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, could result in personal fines, jail time, and impacts to training, or a complete shutdown of our training operations.
To abide by the law, all operators must have training pre-approved and conduct the training according to the schedule. Operations must be on designated ranges and must use pre-approved ordnance as well as established tactics, techniques, and procedures for that specific range. Military personnel are required to view this video and comply with its contents.
Now let's talk about NBC's habitat and wildlife.
NBC, including San Clemente Island, supports 31 species listed under the Endangered Species Act. All native birds, nests, and their eggs are protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. If you harm, harass, injure, or destroy any protected species or their habitat, either intentionally or unintentionally, you are breaking the law. Let's take a closer look at each mainland installation and the sensitive species that occur on each of them. Naval Air Station North Island, or NASNY, is home to the federally endangered California least tern and the federally threatened western snowy plover. Naval Amphibious Base Coronado, or NAB, includes the northern portion of Silver Strand Training Complex, also referred to as STIC. This area is operationally divided into STIC North and STIC South by a public beach. Sensitive species that you might encounter at NAB and STIC North include the western snowy plover and California least tern. Silver Strand Training Complex South is primarily used by Naval Special Warfare for amphibious training. Sensitive species or habitat you may encounter during training there include light-footed clapper rail in the marsh on the San Diego Bay side, western snowy plover nesting or roosting on the training beaches, vernal pools that are home to San Diego Ferry shrimp, and the federally listed salt marsh bird's beak plant. Green sea turtles are also a sensitive marine resource within STIC. Naval Outlying Landing Field Imperial Beach, or NOLFI-B. This area is co-managed with U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service as part of the Tijuana Slough National Wildlife Refuge. NOLFI-B is home